All right, 2026 Game Room Man Cave Tour. I think this is my fourth or fifth one now, my annual. So, um, good comments on the old videos. I'll run you through what we got. We did move, if you've watched any of my previous ones, and this is not a big channel, obviously, but moved last year, and I did. It was kind of unexpected. A good opportunity for this house came up, and so we packed up and moved. So first thing I'll say is if you've seen my other videos, this space is going to be a little bit smaller than our old one, although the house itself is much bigger. So let me just run you through what we got. There's been a few additions this year. So rebuilt game wall like I had in my old house. Games haven't really changed that much. 2025 was a low collection year for me. My wife got pregnant 2 months after we moved, and so I just have not been collecting that many games this year. But if you're curious on these, my other videos will be a bit more in depth in terms of how many types of games and what systems we have. So yeah, I'll just go and quick pan through some of these. PS5, fuck you Sony, I'm out after this gen if you're not making physical discs. Switch. These are always hard to show on camera. PS4. Still love collecting for the PS4. Tell you right now, there better be a physical release of the last Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. PS2, which I've actually been playing a lot more this year. Let's see, 360. I've been collecting some of the Kinect games. I think those are going to be interesting, 10, 20 years from now. So I've been buying a few of those. Wii U, got all the big hitters on this. I went crazy on this a couple years ago, but like Devil's Third, Game & Wario, Book of Unwritten Tales. I think this Axiom Verge, there was only 5,000 made, or maybe 10,000, but still pretty limited. Turbo Super Stunt Squad. I think that the Wii U to me is going to be the Sega Saturn in maybe another 10, 15 years. So I like collecting for that. It's still a good system. My modest GameCube collection and my modest Wii collection. Systems. Original Game Boy I got in 1993. And all of the Funtastics, which I am considering selling. I kind of want to parse down a bit of my collection, but we'll see. Original N64 I got for my 10th birthday. Baldur's Gate, physical. And the gold system is like the only system I can't get a box for because it's $1,000, and fuck that. Kinect. This is kind of my new setup system area here for older consoles. So one edition that came this year, PS3, backwards compatible. I've been playing PS2 games on it. I still have my PS2 and PS1 memory cards. Those are from original back in the day. Gold Switch, or this is the Zelda Switch. The dock is in the other room, which we'll see. Analog Pocket, Wii U, and the Analog 3D, which also came out in 2025, and that's been really fun. Dreamcast. This is a system I've been actively playing lately. And then I do buy Pokemon cards, like the sealed packs, but I don't do it for me. I have young nephews, and every time they come over, I let them rip a pack. So it's not me trying to hoard them. It's trying to save them for my nephews so they can enjoy the Pokemon card collecting hobby. Dual what is that? DualSense Edge, 30th Anniversary Edition. Old PS2 demo discs. I don't even know how to like show these off. These are things I've had for ever. Lots of demo discs. Old Atari. This is just kind of a catch-all. This is going to be expanded in the future, but to get the Zelda Lego set, Barad-dûr, and then my boxed Lego sets that you'll see displayed throughout the room. Seating area, couch, recliner with heat, guitar on the wall. My beloved Power Rangers standees that were in theaters when Power Rangers the movie came out. Love these things. The arsenal, and I have gotten about 4 guns given to me this last year, so that's expanded. Something new that I think is really cool is, well, it's cool, but it came at a cost, if that makes sense. So the desk my grandfather on my dad's side built, and he passed away 2 years ago. The computer is my other grandfather. He passed away this last winter in February. And this is the original computer he bought in 1996. It's running Windows 95. Doesn't even have USB ports. And when he passed away, I was like, hey, can I have Grandpa's old computer? And my mom's like, yeah, that's no problem. Nobody's going to want that. All of my old save games from Chex Quest, Deer Hunter, Monster Truck Madness, I think, were all on this computer still, all these years later, which is crazy. And it still boots up just fine. So kind of both my grandpas are living here in my game room, which I really like. And it's just fun to fool around on that. And I do have a few PC games up here that I've just had for years and years, including my original Windows 7 install disk. My original Lego figures, I collected almost all these in the 90s, probably about 2/3 of the ones that I actually had. Some have gotten lost over the years, but some good stuff. Original Batman, again, these are all stuff that I've had since I was a kid. My mom's a pack rat, so she packed up everything, which was fortunate, and it just lived in her basement until I bought my first house a few years back. Amiibos. Something I got into really hardcore in 2024 was Lego sets. Mostly the older Episode 1 Lego sets, so put all those together, 3D printed some stands for them. We do have a huge fireplace. And this house is solid. Like, this is not a veneer. You can actually like see the thickness of the rocks. I don't know if you could even build this. It probably weighs 1 billion tons. But it's nice. Light the fires up in the winter. I live in Michigan. It's cold. In front of that, this is my workstation. I do work from home. I'm a senior project manager in software development. So this is where I work all day. A couple of my classic guns. I think one that I didn't have last year, and I need to replace that little info card. But the top one's a British 303 that my grandfather took back from World War II. And then the bottom is a 1943 M1 Grand that I've had for a while now. Coming around, a little couch. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I might get rid of it. But this is a new addition as well. This is also an addition from my grandfather that passed away. He had this beautiful Toshiba CRT in his closet. It's in immaculate condition because he was old. So I took that as well. And I have a almost 4-year-old daughter, and we've been playing these games on the Sega Genesis, Bubsy and Sonic 2. So she's learning on the old systems that I grew up with, which has been really fun. Got the GameCube and the SNES down there. And then I've been playing Dreamcast. I've been going through Elemental Gimmick Gear and going through Soul Calibur, trying to unlock all the characters when I'm on break from work, because it's literally just roll the damn chair and I'll play 15-20 minutes of a game. So yeah, cool. I finally have a CRT. I wasn't going to pay out the ass for one on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. So thank you, Grandpa. I'm going to continue to live on. Some wall art, Baradur Lego set. I need to prop that eye back up. Some Army awards. We won't go there. And yeah, this is kind of the main office outdoor space. And this room is half underground. So we're like eye level at the ground. But there's a nice door to go out. I need to get some fresh air. So one more room. I guess I'll show you two more rooms, but coming out through here, this is like the modern gaming area. So our library with some various liquors that we like. We have a fireplace in here as well. Big old couch, and this is where like the big TV is. Surround sound. My prized possession, this is a 30th anniversary PS5 Pro, one of the numbered variants. Very happy to have that in my collection. Probably the most valuable thing I own, gaming related. Series X, and then another Switch, and that's the dock from the Zelda one that's in the other room. So we've got a Switch in each room. This does have surround sound. And then there's these pretty cool built-in speakers from like the 1970s, I think, when this house was built. And so this is a project for probably this coming winter. I'm going to put all my audio equipment in here, like my turntable, and I have a mini disc and cassette player down there. And then all the cords kind of route in through here. So this was built as a music listening room. It's insulated on the floor, and then the ceiling, which is probably old asbestos. So we won't be scraping at that, but asbestos is a very good sound insulator. And this is like our family hangout room. So I've got two kids and a wife, and we come down here and so we'll watch movies. And we have these huge, huge windows. They're awesome in the corner of the house. You probably can't tell, but if you were to look down there, I don't know if I can zoom, the river, we're on the river. We own a 1/4 mile of river frontage. It runs down here and goes way up there. We've got 12 acres on the river, which has been great, and also a reason I haven't been collecting games as hardcore as I usually do. Big ass lava lamp, picked that up last year. So this is like we're going for like the 70s feel. I'm not going to paint this white and beige and black like every modern thing. This is going to just stay a very retro 70s feeling room. And I love it. So yeah, that is where we're at for 2026. Again, not a huge addition to the collection in terms of total games. Like I said, the vintage computer, CRT, PS3, and a few games I've been collecting last year, but anybody with kids knows they take priority. So I expect 2026 to be even lower in terms of collecting. I'm kind of reaching my max in terms of what I want. I feel like I have most of the things I do, but I'll always probably be picking up things here and there. Well, at least until, yeah, physical media dies. But that is the game room, man cave area office space for 2026. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.